You may be the most capable, but without the will to act, that means very little. Do you want to give up? That is only natural. You must do what your heart tells you, but do not live in fear of failure. I will have your back either way. For what it is worth, there are usually less regrets down the path of action. It is your choice in the end, but I say go for it. Sure. I do not know what the future holds, but I believe in your ability. If anyone can succeed, it is you. Of course you are. There are many ways in which someone can be strong, but above all else, it is willpower and spirit that tend to win through. You have a lot of both. Yes, always, as if you were not already unstoppable enough. There is nothing you cannot handle. Count on it. Sure. It changes you forever, doesn't it? I am sorry for your loss. I know, my friend, I know. You probably always will, but it does get a little easier. Trust me. That happens to me too. When it does, I try to remember them during some happy moment. It dulls the pain a little. I remember my mother and father reading to me, taking turns to do the voices in the story. How they made each other laugh. I remember Fergus getting his head caught in a basket and us both rolling about, giggling, trying to free him. I remember family hunting trips and the look of pride and amazement on my mother's face when I shot my first bird out of the sky. When I forget, then realize my family are gone, I visit them in these memories. It is a poor substitute, but a lot better than nothing. If only there were a way to turn back time. Alas, we cannot. We can remember though. At least we have that. The joyful agony we feel when we recall the loved and lost is important. It describes their significance, even in death. Maybe, but people are often sharpest with those they care for. If they meant a lot to you, the chances are you meant a lot to them. Not everyone is good at showing appreciation, but we all feel it, I think. That is what is important. That is what endures. Yes, it is horrible. When I said goodbye to my parents, I did not think it would be forever. Maybe I am kidding myself, but I believe they knew or suspected what was never said. Perhaps the same is true for you. Anyway, I now try to tell those I care about how much they mean to me whenever I get the chance. It seems wise. Indeed. Even now it is hard to accept I will never see Fergus or my parents again. I cannot control that, but they are a part of me still. They are in every tear, every song, and every smile. I believe I am lucky to have been gifted knowledge of their souls before they passed on, but sometimes it is a heavy gift to bear. That is a wonderful compliment to them. What do you think they would tell you if they were here now? Easy for them to say, but it is probably good advice. They seem to be alive and well in you. Remember them, but try not to let grief drag you down. It will always be there, but you can make room for it. Those we cared about in life would not want to be a burden in death. I am sure of it. They live on in you, my friend. The ripples they sent out as they went through life are still being felt. They are alive every time you talk or think about them. Never forget that. Sure. Are you a little low or drowning in a pool of hopelessness? You only feel despair? Everything else is numb? A nasty place to be. I do not know about you, but for me that feeling is often made worse by a sense of emotional isolation. You are not alone, my friend. I wish I could take your pain away. I know I cannot, but talking about it often helps a little. I've been there, and I made it through to the other side. So will you. More than ever, I now believe that despite all the pain and suffering, it is a wondrous thing that we exist. There is still meaning and joy in the world. You may find it, you may not, but for as long as you are here, there is hope and endless possibilities. That is very unlikely. On the other hand, it is possible that all you will ever feel in this life, good and bad, is but a brief splash in an infinite ocean of nothing. That makes our time here a gift too precious to waste, in my opinion. It may sound strange, but I have come to see beauty in almost everything. All the love, all the suffering, all the smiles, all the hate. I am in awe of existence itself, no matter how much it hurts. I do not want to miss a moment. I hate that feeling. Everything is too much trouble and your brain feels like it is stuck in the mud or something. Well, you managed to get rest this morning. That is quite an achievement. For me at least, the feeling comes and goes. When it is bad, forcing myself into action is almost impossible. But if I manage to get going, things become a little easier. Or we could go for a walk or talk about something amusing. Let's see. It is funny the things you mishear as a child. For 12 years I thought that princesses had hairy godmothers. It made sense to me. I also went through most of my early life wondering what a crof was. People would say things like, the cave is nearby, maybe 2 miles as the crow flies. I assumed a crow was some sort of creature known for lying about distance. Language can be confusing sometimes. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes I worry that there are other phrases I still misunderstand. Ah well, no harm, no owl. Sure. Of course. Remember, I am always here if you need me. I am a little tired, but other than that, all is well. How is everything with you? You do not want to chase a stick or something? Yes, I am sorry. I could not resist. To be honest, I rather like werewolves. They are fantastic warriors, and they do not smell as bad as some people say. I have often wondered, how does it feel when you change form? I am sorry to hear that. It must be worth it though. I am interested. What is the best part about being a skin changer in your opinion? I imagine that is true. I hope you do not lose the ability to recognize your friends though. If you can only hold one thought in your shaggy head, make it, do not eat Inigo. It would be better than being a vampire, that is for sure, but no, I am happy as I am. After what my mind has already endured, taking it off the leash, as it were, could be a very bad idea. We will all be better off if I remain in a more controlled state. Indeed, you wear it better than I ever could. Now, is it time for walkies, or shall we talk of other things? I'm thinking how happy I am you have given me another chance. I will not waste it. Yes, why not? I like it. It is cold, but my heart is never warmer than it is when I am here. What do you think of Skyrim? It is very nice. I wonder if I will ever return home, to be honest. Arid badlands in the north, deep, lush forests in the south. The south is nicer from what I remember. Many good trees to climb. It is quite nice, but quite nice is not nice enough for me. If I want to climb trees, I have the rift now. The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive. After I quit the bandits, I came to Riften looking for a way to make coin. My partner and I found a job or two, but the real bounty was the city itself. Vex turned me away when I tried to join. I tried to impress her by picking her pocket. It was a bad move. Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest. Yes, but in a good way. It grows on you. Give it time. It's a cell. I am not supposed to like it. It is warm though. And the guards are quiet. It smells good most days. Maybe I like my cell too much. Yes, it is good talking with you. Are you having fun? I am glad. Fun is good. If you think of any new ways for us to enjoy ourselves, let me know. Sure. Whatever floats your boat. Hey, we could make sweet rolls. I like this plan. Yes, that is always a pleasant way to lose one's hard-earned coin. It feels so good to unburden myself of my excess funds. I am very good at rhyming games. If you take me on, you will go down in flames. If you lose, it shames. What's wrong? Can't take the heat? The only way you'll win is if you cheat. You are good at this. I think this contest will never complete. Okay, my mind is aching. You win. Let's talk of other things, my friend. He was my best friend. He is with the gods now, if you believe in such things. Maybe he's waiting for me in the afterlife. Our parents enjoyed unusual names. Not me. Normal is boring. To think, my mother almost called me just Sargo. What an uneventful life I would have had. No, I liberated them from a tomb some time ago. I sold my mother and father's weapons for skooma money. Such a loss. My mother's bow and my father's sword are long gone now. I doubt I will see them again. If you ever hear anything about them, let me know though. You are kind. Thank you. Let's talk of other things. No, I fear reincarnation. If I came back as a chicken, I don't know how I would go about ending my life. I could run at a saber cat, I suppose. Me, of course, but a different me. A me who makes better choices and always gets the ladies. What would you come back as? Fitting, I guess. What if you came back only to be murdered by your current self, though? That would be embarrassing. Good social life, warm fur, I see the attraction. I don't really see you as the pack animal, though. You'd be more of a lone wolf, I think. Really? A big, smelly, brutish noise machine? I suppose it almost makes sense. Not all bears are bad, though. I once knew a very nice bear indeed, but she was one in a million. Why? Ah, I get it. You'd be an undercover troll slayer with the perfect alibi. Clever. Okay. It has many troubles, but it is worth protecting. There is much beauty in this land. Do you like it here? What about the songs, the adventure, the beautiful women, and men? I can see your mind will not be changed by me. Who knows what future events may change it for you, though? It makes free will seem pointless when you say it like that. Free will is an illusion. Try to tell me I am ugly. You can't. See? No free will. That was unfair. I know I am handsome. Good idea. What shall we discuss? Fair enough. So what if that dangerous dog could talk? I can walk on two legs, fire a bow, and talk. Do I get a treat? Okay, talk to you later.